We must do everything in our power to keep Sheridan from talking to Louise about the night she heard him say he was using her. She must never know it was Louise at all, but our well-paid imposter.
You needn't remind me of what's at stake, Father. I'm well aware that if Sheridan ever found out that we were responsible, we'd never hear the end of it.
It's far more serious than that, Julian. She'd feel so betrayed, I've no doubt whatsoever that she'd help Louise dig up all the old family skeletons and use them to topple our empire. It would be more than disastrous to our name and our fortune.
Excuse me, Julian. Pilar said you were back here.
Well, then she should have told you I was busy.
Well, it wouldn't have worked. It's important. It's about Louise.
I'll have to call you back, Father. I have an unannounced visitor, Chief Bennett.
Don't underestimate him, Julian. He's a smart man.
Yes, so am I, Father. Well, I trust this won't take long. I have neither the time nor the inclination to discuss one of mere patrolmen with you.
Louise is the best cop this town has. I'm here to ask you to drop the charges pending against him.
Well, surely you realize it was my sister, not I, who had him arrested, though I dare say I would have done the same if she hadn't.
Then you'd both have made a very damaging mistake.
I really don't have time for this.
Make time, Julian. A good man's career is at stake here. I'd like you to talk to Sheridan. Convince her to reconsider her actions.
This is not about her actions. It's about your cowboy cop resorting to force to impose his will on my innocent sister.
I haven't seen Louise, but I am certain he only put her on that plane in order to save her life. The same thing he was doing when he flew over to Paris in the first place.
Well, I've heard that version, and I must say I have difficulty with it. If Sheridan were truly in danger, Louise should have convinced her to call home. The family would have seen to her safety through much less drastic means than kidnapping.
Kidnap? It wasn't kidnapping. Louise had no time to call anyone. He had to act quickly.
Oh, it's a pity. Unless I'm mistaken, the charges against Louise carry up to 40 years. I suppose he'll have enough time to think about acting impulsively ever again. Is it true that you put up your own home as collateral for Louise's bail?
Yes, I did. But I don't see how that's any of your damn business.
Well, but it is, since I own the bank. Did you ever consider that Louise might not be a good risk?
I would trust Louise with my life. There's no way he would ever do anything to forfeit the bail.
Oh, as a chief of police, you strike me as being incredibly naive. Who's to say he's not a chip off the old block? We both know what Louise's father did when the going got tough. He skipped town without so much as a backward glance.
That's your version, Julian.
What if Louise does the same thing? You'll lose your home. Your precious family will wind up in the street.
You know, I should have known better than try to talk to you. I shouldn't have wasted my time.
Now, I know you're upset with Father because of his reaction to the bad publicity.
I don't want to talk about that anymore. Not with you, not with Luis, not anyone.
Louise?
Yes, I was just over at his house right now. I went looking for Pilar, but who do I run into instead but him?
Sharon, you really shouldn't go over there.
I know. And I'll stay away from now on. But I actually, for a moment, felt that we might be able to clear up this misunderstanding if I just explained to him that I heard him say he was using me.
You didn't tell him, did you?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, thank God.
Why does it matter to you anyway?
Because you're my beloved sister. I'd hate to see you waste one more minute of your life on that scurrilous cad. You know how he feels because you heard him say it. What's the point in asking him about it so he can lie to you again? Sheridan, is there no end to the abuse you're willing to take from that man?
You know, just for once, I would like to have the satisfaction of him knowing that I know. I mean, at the very least, it could knock him down a peg or two. Make him realize that he couldn't pull the wool over my eyes. You know what? I changed my mind. I am going to confront him about this.
Oh, no, you can't do that!
Why not?
I'll handle it, all right?
What? Julian, where are you going?